Good morning. Thank you for coming. I want to just let you know that at the end of the press conference this morning, we will, at the security checkpoint in the back, give you a copy of my remarks as well as a copy of the press release. 59 days ago, I told you that the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office would conduct a full, fair, and impartial investigation, and that we would not be rushed by anyone, and that only the facts and evidence would guide us. This is just what we have done. For the men and women in this office, doing things right trumps doing things fast and easy every time. We serve you with independent thought, unbossed and unbought. We have taken orders and instructions from no one. The only body that has told us what to do is the body of law. We started out with clean slates and open minds. We have been careful, deliberate, thoughtful, and analytical. Our decision is well-reasoned, supported by the evidence, and autonomous. We have reviewed over 40,000 pages of documents that we have obtained, talked to many witnesses, and put in countless hours. In criminal investigations, one does not simply subpoena documents and then charge. It simply is not that easy. Real-life investigation is much different than a 44-minute legal drama on television. While many entities and individuals have been very cooperative through the course of this investigation, there have been some obstacles in our way. Obstacles that have caused delays for us. I have no problem whatsoever with zealous advocacy. But during an investigation, there are rules that simply must be followed. And I have no tolerance for deliberate obstruction. I have not said anything heretofore about reasons for any delay, but now I'm going to set the record straight, since it came down to a public appearance this morning because of the machinations from some of the City of Detroit members. At every bend and turn, there have been attempts by the city, through one lawyer or another, to block aspects of our investigation. We have had to file motions to compel production of documents. We've had to appear in circuit court, respond in the Court of Appeals, and just last Friday we had to file paperwork in the Michigan Supreme Court to get them in an attempt to fight to get documents that we subpoenaed on January the 31st. These documents that we subpoenaed in January the 31st, some of them still have not been turned over. Some of these documents have been turned over, but we have been told that others have been lost or destroyed. We don't know by whom or when. Since it became clear to me that the city, through certain of its lawyers, would continue to drag their feet and try to drag our investigation out forever, I made the decision that we would complete our perjury investigation as it relates to Mayor Kilpatrick and his former Chief of Staff, Christine Beatty, and make that announcement today. Our investigation has led to other potential defendants, so we will continue our investigation into their activities. Let me be very, very clear. This was not an investigation focused on lying about sex. Gary Brown, Harold Nelthorpe, and Walter Harris, their lives were forever changed. They were ruined financially, and their reputations were completely destroyed because they chose to be dutiful police officers. The public trust was violated. This investigation is whether public dollars were used unlawfully and much, much more. This investigation started, as you know, because of a Detroit Free Press article about text messages. The importance of an independent press is vitally important to our society. But prosecutors are unique, and our duties are unique. We have to examine potential evidence from every perspective, upside down, inside out, and sideways. We are the ones that have to walk into court and prove all charged cases beyond a reasonable doubt. And in addition to that, we have to make sure that every defendant receives due process. In my view, the American system of justice is the best in the world. It's certainly not perfect, we know that, because people within the justice system are not perfect. But we try very hard every day to make the justice system work. We ask a lot of all our participants in the justice system. We ask a lot of our judges, our jurors, our defense attorneys, the police, certainly the prosecutors, courtroom personnel, but especially our witnesses. It doesn't matter if it's a criminal trial or a civil trial. Witnesses are the backbone, heart, soul, core, and center of the justice system. Without witnesses, the American system of justice would totally and completely collapse. Without witnesses, we have nothing, justice means nothing, and we can do nothing for anyone. Crime would be rampant, as no one would ever be responsible for anything, and no civil suit of any kind would stand resolved. But here's the thing. Witnesses must give truthful testimony.